let's touch on the singles that you've dropped within the
Yeah.
last 12 months or so.
Yeah.
Batter Up, Batter Up. So it seems like you're talking about a game of politics this country plays when it comes to Black lives, gun control, and social injustice.
Yes, definitely.
Feel free to
So yeah.
shed further light.
So I created Batter Up back in 2018, but I released the song in 2020. And
Mm,
in 2018, that was when there was the midterm elections, and like there was all the issues going on with Kavanaugh and like the Supreme Court nomination, and like the Me Too movement was big then. And I just remember just like watching the news and listening to all these like it was a lot of discussion. There was a movement that was clearly happening, but yet I didn't feel as if the politicians and the people that are responsible for a lot of the decisions were really being held accountable for how they impact our lives. So I wanted a rallying cry, like something that would get people to feel like motivated, awakened, empowered to hold the people around us that we put into office accountable. So that's why I made Batter Up. So, and then in 2020, the time came when it was time, like that was the ideal time to release it. And I remember being really, like I made the music video in 2019, or maybe even the end of 2018. And I just held it for like a couple years. And then my brother called me, and actually a friend too. They knew I had the song because I had released the song kind of like on a SoundCloud or something. But they were like, this is the time. Like, if you're not going to put it out now, when else are you going to put it out? Like, people need to hear this. Like, this is what you've been saying, and your video is powerful. Like, you got to put it out. So then I just like prayed, closed my eyes, and just kind of released my craft into the world. And it was well received. So I'm very happy I did that. It felt like music is very like vulnerable sometimes, especially if you're, for me, because I'm like used to being a doctor during the day.
yeah.
In Venus. But then when you, it's like a new part of myself that I feel very inexperienced at, but it felt like I still needed to do it. Like I needed to put the message into the world.